You guess how much damage this fucking arrow does?
How much?
20.
I wonder, is there like a way I can put borderless window on?
On what?
Wonders of Sodor, so I can watch your stream.
Yeah. I should hit that.
This should work now.
Do you think I can hit the horse from here?
Yeah.
Ready? Do you think I can hit that horse from here?
Hey, can do it. Go on.
Dead. Yeah, there is arrow drop as well.
Need some new headphones at some point. Right.
Well, I did add some like Call of Duty, like I did find,
Hello, everyone.
I did find some Call of Duty ones, but there's kind of a bit of an issue though. I can't tell what gun it's supposed to be.
Oh.
You wanna lie?
So yeah, so hang on a sec. Today we're going to be kind of going around and collecting the books and everything. So if you know where any books are, do let me know. I've collected the one. I know for a fact I got the one at the windmill, the one at the quarry, the one on the narrow gauge line. I've got 5 of them. So we're just going to go to every location along timetable routes, and we'll see. There is a few stories that I need to finish, such as I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think just 4 actually. Oh, 5, sorry. 6. 7, 8. So I've got 8 more story bits to do, and 3 of them are shunting challenges.
Let me try and fucking find this one. Let's see
Which engine's
one.
timetable should I do?
I don't know.
Share my screen now.
Yeah.
Which one should I do? I've done 2 of Thomas's just as like a tester, but which timetable should we do? Because we'll do all of the timetable, so there'll be a lot of missions. It's just which episode? Who do we want to focus on today?
Diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough, Diesel's background is Brendam Docks, the only fucking location that is not in the actual fucking game. Okay, right. First job, for Quarry.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be the first time I've actually like sit and done Diesel.
Yeah.
I have done some of Thomas's actually, so I'll have to redo them. But we'll definitely get round to that. Oh, James has left. Oh, there is an order you're supposed to do him in, so I'm assuming goes because Thomas is the last one to leave. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
We might do a bit of Thomas's today. I'm sure Diesel's won't take too long. It's Diesel. If they've put more content in for Diesel than Emily, yeah. That reminds me, again, chat, I just want to explain how annoyed that makes me. You have more fucking story than any of the other characters than you do with Emily. Emily has 1 story bit. Just 1. Which is really depressing. Do you know what's funny? Edward and Henry are mentioned more in this game than what she has to do.
Yeah.
Which is depressing because they should have been added from the get-go. They should have added the original, at least the original 10.
Yeah.
At least. Because if you think about it, you could really blaze through this game in a day. I know even like trains. I know train sim games do not start off with a fuck ton of content, and that's fair. But they could have at least, given us a little bit more.
Yeah.
I know the games
Plus-
provide heavily on DLC, and I hope that they do. Oh my god, I have to go to Farquhar, like all the way from Tidmouth. Oh my god, that's cruel. Alright then.
Okay, now this is fucking weird.
Okay, let's break, because there might be something here that I've not picked up yet.
Okay, now if this is how it works, then this is gonna be fucking weird.
Let's just back up a sec.
Let's just see that I do this.
I just want to check everywhere that I go, just to make sure I've not missed anything.
Okay.
Because there could very well be something, yeah?
There's something here that is gonna
Whistle.
be very weird if it works,
And a
but
painting.
if it works,
Diesel,
it'll be
out my way.
good.
Go on.
We're custom. But I couldn't get the
Firstly,
Warhammer
picture.
guns to work. But it may just think about moving it
Here,
to a form
grab
task
the
it's called
whistle.
custom. So I've made one. I made one to see if it works.
It's a shame Bulgy's not in this. I mean,
Yeah. So
interesting
if
to
it
see.
works, now, one, that's gonna be weird as fuck, and two, my Titanfall guns might work.
Hmm.
So that was also mentioned to put in a custom folder as well.
I will say, if they do add another diesel, the diesel I'd be most interested to see. Thing is, right?
Yeah.
Even if they're just gonna stick to like characters from the CGI series, there are some characters they could add as like fan base. Because I'm just saying, it would be interesting to see like Pip and Emma, or like Bear and stuff. Derek maybe.
Yeah.
I'm expecting Boko to come as a part. If they do the Brendan branch, I'm expecting Boko to come in that.
Yeah.
Because if they're gonna because I feel like they're gonna do it the way they've done Train Sim, where like some are engine packs and some are genuine story packs.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. Because I know they released a post very recently about they want to focus on any bugs or kind of problems before they start rolling out the new content.
Yeah.
Which I can understand.
Okay.
Which is why I want to hurry around and complete everything in the base game before we start looking at like potential DLCs. Hopefully I can afford them, because I am broke as fuck. I can't imagine there'd be much.
No.
James was only like 10 quid. And that was just for an engine and stories.
Yeah.
I am also going to try and do the thing that everyone else has been doing, where they copy trains over from Train Sim to this game. I'm definitely going to try and do that, because I do have the Flying Scotsman, and I think that would be really fun. Maybe that could be you know what? They could always just add the Flying Scotsman. He has got a CGI model.
It didn't fucking work. I want my fucking Warhammer guns.
And that's messing around with guns.
It's a picture it doesn't fucking work.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go fucking read it a bit more. Pack based on Warhammer 40k makes it possible to defend majority guns, they don't care. Community.
Diesel is so fucking slow.
Ah. Okay.
What?
I'm gonna try it that way. Okay. I had to have the fucking thing loaded for the way to work.
Come on, Diesel.
TACZ convert, then once the message shows up, restart the game. Got it.
At least I will say though, at least the timetables are very, I guess, jam-packed.
Yeah.
I know I've done most of the Farquhar branch, so I'm not really overly worried about any of that. It was a while to get him started. Already done him, so no need to do that one. I would have thought they would have at least started him there.
Yeah.
But you have to spend like a good couple minutes traveling.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how this works. TCZ convert.
I've been here. I've been here. They're really early.
Convert.
We're getting close now.
Also, just wait for
Takes us about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably get there around 5:10. 10 minutes past 5.
Whilst I'm waiting, I'm gonna start shooting shit.
Would be interested to see the bad baby. Because I know she's got a book in here.
How quick can this fucking thing kill the wither?
Imagine the wither storm.
Yeah.
Here's a question for chat while we make our way to Farquhar. What engines would you like to see get added? And if whatever your choice is, would they be like an engine pack or would it be like a story pack? So like you get a location like Brandom or like Kirk Ronan. And what engines would come included? Because normally what they do is they can do like 4 engines a story pack. So like who would you have in your story pack? I know the other day I was saying that if they were going to do like a mainline pack, I'd like to see like Spencer, Connor and Caitlin get added. I think it'd be doable. What are you doing?
What?
Oh, are you building like a prison for the wither?
Yeah, so it doesn't fucking fly away.
Just
It'll be easier to.
I thought you could destroy obsidian.
Don't remember.
Well, if you can't, maybe just put a bit of bedrock in place.
And don't care.
I don't even think Diesel can make it up to fucking 45 miles per hour.
I'm away. Okay, his skull can break obsidian, but okay, the wither is fucking useless.
He just got deleted. He didn't even do a dying animation. He just died.
He never done a dying animation.
I thought there was a thing where like he just exploded.
No.
Oh.
That's the Ender Dragon that does that.
I must have seen a mod Minecraft with a mod thing, because I thought he used to have like a dying animation.
Nah, it's part of a mod called Custom Wither Animations.
I don't know where I've seen it.
So, Jesus, that was
Wow, Diesel's is like the only one where you can see the light.
Ready?
Yeah.
You see how quick I got fucking deleted though?
Oh, very quick.
What's funny? He's supposed to be immune to rain attacks in his second form.
Not any fucking more.
Ooh, that does 100 damage per fucking shot. Wait. This could two-shot the wither. Dot slash. Fucking. Wither. Hi. Honk. Okay, now. How much health does the wither actually have? Oh. Feel like your fucking health.
It's a 4-shot.
Yeah. Actually, it's technically a free shot because the first one didn't actually blow up. Its health didn't even go to fucking zero before it died.
If I just lower the volume. Okay, you guys should be able to hear me a bit better now.
7 shots.
Finally, we're getting some speed up. Thanks for telling me. But yeah, what packs or characters would you like to see get added to this game? If it's a character pack, what 4 characters would you include? And if it's a story pack, where would you include and what characters would be included?
Ready?
Yeah. Now we're getting some speed.
This one.
Oh crap.
See how fucking quick that got deleted. Fucking bitch.
Jesus Christ.
The aiming. I cannot aim for shit. There you go.
No, you got shit aim.
Like,
That's got shit aim.
Not like aiming gonna mean fuck all with this gun.
Minecraft with guns.
See this?
Yeah.
You see it's gun right here?
Yeah.
See that? Guess how much damage that does?
One sec then. I'll quickly change that. Right.
You see it's
It's probably because I did turn the volume down a sec. Hang on.
Do you see what gun I've got here?
Yeah.
Watch it loud now. Watch
What?
this.
My game audio.
Yeah, there you go.
Hang on, I'll just quickly adjust a little bit.
Loud.
Okay, can we hear that?
There you go.
And no, you're too low. So if
No,
I...
you can turn it back when you turn it down on Discord.
There we go. Right, everything should be... How about now? Can we go on that?
Yeah, do you see this gun on my hand? Do you want to see what it does?
Go on.
That.
Ooh, wow.
Do you know how much damage that does?
Go on.
Just like, give a guess. After what you've seen now, how much damage do you think it does?
We'll say a solid 100.
Ready?
Yeah.
Think higher.
565. Thank you.
Lower. Lower.
Shout out to Robbie Walker for pointing that out. Thank you, because I would never have noticed. Because I don't like watch the streams. Like, I have the streams on my iPad because I don't have a second monitor because someone fucking broke it in delivery. Yeah, by the way, thanks Amazon. Nat.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Ordered a second monitor and it came fucking broke. Your helpline is shit.
Eh.
Go work there. Honestly, do you know what I did? I said, hi, the stand on my monitor came broke. Do you know what they said to me?
What?
Order a new one.
Yeah.
They said, oh, it was fine when it left our centre. I said, so it was your fault then? They went, it must have just happened. Yeah, a metal stand just snapped because metal just, you know, falls apart. It just naturally does it. It's one of the, you know, all these bridges, they just randomly just fall down at random points. It's just completely random. It's a roll of the fucking dice.
Yeah, don't funny. What's like? Yeah, take another guess at the gun's damage.
I'm gonna say 265.
Higher.
Diesel used to have red rods. And he had white rods. Yeah, I remember that. He used to have like silver. He used to have the red rods, and then he had silver, like a nice silver in like the hit seasons, and then it went to solid black in the CGI. See, here's the thing, right? I heard some people saying, why didn't they add skins into the game? There is a skin for every character in this game. For example, Percy. You could have had Jack Frost Percy. He literally appears in the game. You could have had that, but for some weird reasons they didn't. We went past the pond where Thomas crashed and met a toad. Yeah, I know, there was a book there. I managed to pick that up. There's a red balloon somewhere. Can't see it, but you can when you get like past Farquhar. There was a red balloon over there.
Do you want me to tell you how much damage the gun does?
Go on.
320 plus 24 explosion.
Damn. I mean, I'm more shocked that Harold wasn't put into the game. They have Drygor Airfield and they have like a plane flying around, but they don't have Harold. See, this is one of the problems that I think this game has had. There's so many interesting stories, but some of the stories just feel so stupid. Like Emily, she has one story, like just one. James had about 3. Technically 4 if you count Jack Frost. Michael Brandon voice for Diesel. You know it does actually.
Ready?
Yeah?
1 hit. End the dragon.
I'm just hoping that they add some character. I mean, the characters that they've set up in this game were Edward, Henry, Donald, Douglas, Oliver, and Duck. They have been set up, and obviously the narrow gauge engines. I'm sorry, I refuse to believe they're not going to put them in. You can spawn engines on the track. They would not have programmed that in if you weren't going to be able to do that at some point. They're going to be added to the game. But... Damn, one's picking up. But... why was there such little thought put into so many areas of this game? There were some areas that are really cool, but there just kind of feels like they kind of ignored certain areas.
Ready?
And I know they probably saved. Hang on, I know they probably saved Edward so that they could add him in the Brandon branch, which is fine. I can live with that. But like, could have added a few more characters into the base game, or at least give us skins. I mean. Even just LBSC Thomas, you had no excuse. You have the models. And if you can import, right, you can import models from Train Sim into this. Just do that. Why couldn't you? Right, so we're going to go to main menu. We're going to go get his next timetable. It's stupid you can't move on from the timetable. You have to go back through the menu. You know, for quarry shunting. I'm guessing they have little stories to go by, because most of them have crashes, and the crashes they have in this game don't float frame realism, so they made stories full of it. Wait, I can understand, but there are some stories that you very well could have kept. For example, Gordon gets stuck on the hill. That's fine. You even bring in Edward for that. You could have had Henry's forest. Forest gets destroyed, add in a flatbed truck with logs, there you go. Even for Thomas, you could have, for example, you've got Thomas gone fishing. Yeah, Thomas's runaway. You could even do it if they really wanted to, Thomas and James's runaway. Yeah, you can't see James crash, but you could hear about it, bring in the breakdown train, and then just have James, like a model of James on the floor. They could have done that and then like cut between each scene. That could have been done. And if they were gonna play that, it's just the fact that there's also things like Mavis. They could have brought Mavis in. You know, maybe they will. Maybe they will, because they even reference Mavis in one of the stories. I think it's one of Diesel's bits, where he makes a comment saying he isn't a common shunter. Well, he's not a shunter at the quarry like Mavis. They reference so many characters, but they're not in the game. And it makes me wonder if that's like them hinting at putting them in the game. Which I hope they do. The CGI had some interesting characters they could very well bring in. Nothing from the Great Railway Show. I hated that film. I'm sorry, but they could bring Flying Scotsman in. That's fine. It makes sense. But I don't want, like, Ashani or whatever her name was and any of the others. Maybe Vinny, he was kind of funny. But definitely don't focus on the Great Railway Show. No one really liked that film. It was kind of stupid, to be fair. I mean, if I just... Well, I can't obviously look at the map. Let's not nitpick right now. I mean, yeah, that's what they've said. They've definitely said that they're going to add more into the game. And I hope they do. It's just I'm more concerned about what these packs are going to be. Because you look at Train Sim 6 and you look at how many packs there actually are. And some of them I feel like are just... I mean, look at James. For just one engine, you got 3 stories. 4, technically. And the engine. And that was for like 12 quid. So if they're gonna add in other engines, if they're a story pack, I wouldn't mind paying like 20 quid. But if it's just for like, I don't know, say for example they just add in like Oliver. Just Oliver on his own, no story, no nothing, I don't think I would pay 12 quid for Oliver. But I will say they have definitely like nailed this. For what it is, they've nailed it. There's just a few like you said, little nitpicks that just confuse me. Mm-hmm. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash.
Yes, probably because when that gun I showed you does like 300 and something damage.
Yeah.
That's how much shots the Ender Dragon took.
Oh, definitely. I think there are some very concerning things. I mean, if you're like a hardcore fan, and they mess something up, that's bad. That could really screw it up. Because one thing I was speaking about with a friend of mine who also kind of enjoys trains, we were talking about them putting it because we were like, oh, eventually they're gonna obviously add Henry and Edward. We were concerned because one of the things about Henry is, in the CGI, he's forever one shape. As far as my knowledge, he does not have his old shape. He's just one shape. If they mess that up, because this is the CGI, I want to make that clear. This isn't model series. This is CGI timelines. So if they start conversing, because if they start bringing in like CGI or model series characters, it's gonna maybe put some people off. Like, let's be honest, if they said we're releasing a character pack and released, like, let's say Hank, for example. In terms of politics, I just don't get involved. It's not my thing. Where the fuck am I taking these? I'm going the wrong fucking way. Am I? Uncouple vehicles. Oh. Oops. Stop it, you know, for quite a while. Really? I shunted 4 trucks? Don't tell me I'm leaving. I shunt 4 trucks and that's just it? Job done? Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Lazy. They should have added Dennis for this store. No one will get that if they've never seen like anything to do with Dennis. Let's go.
Ready?
Go to a no for loading 5. Okay. Yep.
Just how many shots the Ender Dragon took?
How many?
3. Yeah!
I was too busy like trying not to crash.
Good shield.
I do hope for some expansion. I mean, the island is huge.
What?
Go via north out. What? Over there? Assuming there's more trucks to pick up. I am wobbling all over the place. Probably because I'm almost like half over the speed limit. I'm not blaming The Adventure Begins. I'm just saying they never put it into the kind of... They never really explained Henry's kind of story. I know they had a crack at it at... It was somewhere in the CGI series, but I can't remember what episode to save my life. No! Actually, I tell a lie, I do remember. It was when Henry was scared of snow for some weird reason. That's one thing I don't agree with in the CGI. Henry was just scared of everything. He was just fucking terrified. Like, I can understand the snow bit. Kind of. I can kind of understand that. But, like, they could have done something with him. Like, maybe make him scared, but when you had Percy that was also scared, it just kind of made for, you know... Two green engines were scared of everything. It just didn't really work. I know Percy was already kind of like scared and stupid in the model series, which they kept the same, but Henry was never really scared, except for Haunted Henry. Jesus, Diesel, how are you struggling to hold two singular trucks? How are you struggling? Okay, we're picking up some more trucks, apparently. Can't go fast, because clearly Diesel struggles. Tell you one thing I would be very interested to see them add is the smelter's yard and add Ari and Burr. That would be very interesting to see. Could really think of some good stories there. Some special, it'd be a great Halloween like content release. All right, let's go to the North Inn. And from there, I guess we'll couple up. Do you know what? I feel like the reason they didn't do that is for the reason I just mentioned, is solely because it would have been an episode about two green engines that are scared of everything, kind of just competing against each other. And that probably wouldn't have been as much as a fun episode. Because let's face it, the CGI was all about like crashes and mistakes and everything going wrong. So that's probably why they didn't do it. It would have made an interesting episode. I know they did kind of tackle Percy's stuff in Tale of the Brave, which in my opinion was a fantastic film. But that was kind of it. They never really touched on it again. And just checking if there's a hat on that water pipe. There is not. We're clear. For character building, it would have worked, but I don't... For some reason, the CGI was very vague on character building. There was a lot of things that they didn't try to build on or just didn't care. One of them was... I know we're all going to hate this reference, but Misty Island Rescue. They had so much opportunity to do so many character building on so many people, and they just didn't. I mean, think about it. Diesel is like the literal reason the film happens, and after he basically knocks a bunch of stuff into the water, that's just it. You never see him again. He's just never shown up. I mean, you had like Thomas being just an asshole throughout the film. I mean, that could have been some interesting kind of... I know they tried to make him self-learn, but it didn't really work. He just kind of gone, now that we're probably trapped in an unescapable area, I guess I'm sorry. And I know, again, they then tried in, like, not Tale of the Brave, Day of the Diesels, where he just wasn't listening until the end, where kind of everything went to crap. Let's go cut these couple up. The CGI early seasons are very hit and miss. I'd say the after King of the Railway, everything kind of got a little bit better. Okay, we've shunted. Actually, the worst thing to come from the CGI era was entirely of the 3 Big World Big Adventures. Oh yeah, everyone will agree with that. Nobody liked Big World Big Adventure. Nobody. There was maybe 2 episodes I enjoyed, and that was it. But that was because it focused on it just focused on genuinely being interesting. But yeah, no one liked Wobber. No one ever will like Wobber. Go via for Quarry out. I'm guessing we're getting like a brake van. I know it was interesting. I will admit Rebecca was a very interesting character, but other than that, she just sucked. They both just sucked. I mean, there was not really much need to kick Edward and Henry off the main team. There wasn't really a need. You could have, like, kicked other engines off that just weren't ever shown. Go via the Farquhar Quarry Loop. Why the hell are they not like? Rather than being smart in respecting British railways, they decided to focus on Americanizing everything and throwing logic out the window. Yeah. That was the stupid part. They tried to cater around the world, but then half of it just became just pure racist. I mean, let's face it. After Big World Big Adventure, it was all about, you know, catering to other countries. I mean, I felt bad for seeing some of the way some of the American stuff was handled over the British stuff. I felt kind of bad because some of the episodes in America were just thrown out whenever they fucking wanted. Whereas over here, there was a very strict schedule to each episode. Like, for example, I know that some of the CGI episodes hit America before, like, the films that they corresponded. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Oh, I'm gonna crash. I'm so coming off the rails. No, I'm not. I'm literally doing like almost like a wheelie here. But yeah, like King of the Railway. That I know that some of the episodes featuring Stephen showed before the actual film did, and to me that's like, well, no one's gonna get it. If they're a train fan, they'll go, oh, Stevenson's Rocket. They'll be like, well, when was he introduced? Model series were the worst offender of this. They were the worst because their episodes just came out whenever they wanted. Some of them were like, I remember, because I had a friend in America at the time. They said that the Halloween episodes dropped like 2 months after Halloween, and they just thought it was like a late episode. And I was like, no, we literally got them on Halloween Day. For us, every ghost story dropped Halloween Day. How am I not coming off the rails? Oh yeah, it was definitely really cool seeing that the Mad Steven is, and I liked what they did. They showed that he isn't you know, what he is anymore, and that was really nice. They did show the passage of time. It's just sad that, like, later on, they just kind of, until Glenn came in, they just kind of ignored him. I wonder why. Okay, right, I have several questions. Why is the brake van down here? Why is the brake van here? Why is it not in the yard?
Why not?
Yeah, it's literally here for the sake of being here, just to give Diesel more of a trip. We literally just did one thing. That... Oh, okay then. Wish there was a way to just continue the timetable, but you can't. For some weird reason. See, I could change the weather if I really wanted to. Let's make this challenging on myself. This is probably a terrible idea. Wait, what? Oh god, I pressed the wrong one, didn't I? Oops. Timetable, Diesel, yeah, that... See, they set up so many famous engines in the books like Green Arrow and Mallard, and then you just never fucking see them. Oh god. Is that Percy? Netford Harbour, go to the south side end. Percy sat at the station. When the fuck did he arrive? See, this gives me a challenge now, because now I have to be careful. Anybody knows me, I am not careful in this game. I crash every time I get. Stop at that. Wait a minute, I have to go backwards down the line. This is just asking for a crash. He's the same engine class, but they brought they could have brought Mallard in because they brought Flying Scotsman in. They could have brought Mallard in, and as like a rival to Spencer. Because then it would have been interesting. Because I could feel like you could have had a good episode of that. Like Mallard comes to Sodor, starts pissing Spencer off. Gordon takes great revelry in it and just starts really wailing into him and taking the piss out of him. Only for Spencer to try and race Mallard, something go wrong, and then he kind of accepts that, you know, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Which is a lesson Spencer never learns. I mean, even in the episode where he raced Edward, like that was just a fucking, that was just hair in the tortoise. The tortoise and the hair. That's just what that was. What, like YouTube or regular? I'm surprised. Nat has said my name multiple times.
Really?
Never like that, but he has said it. Weird that I get the name of it. It's like, oh, definitely. I'd say you are right. They could have. It was all right for them to kind of leave Mallard. I can see why they didn't bring him in, but at the same time, this is also the series that had Flying Scotsman. Then again, I've been saying that Flying Scotsman was in very little episodes. He was only kind of in that one film. And then, like, one time in the CGI. Yeah, I guess they really haven't done much with him, have they? Well, considering the new series, I do not think they're going to be doing anything now. I will say, right, if anyone hasn't seen the new, series for Thomas, go look at it. Because I can guarantee you you'll hate it. They've gone back to the originals. Except they clearly made the faces anime for some fucking reason. When we said we wanted the... Oh god. When we said we wanted the originals back, this isn't what we meant. Honestly, now, when I showed you that image, what did you think it was?
AI?
Yeah. Maybe things would have been different. Honestly, yeah, if they didn't make Wobber and it just kept where they were going, I think the series would have been fine. If they wanted to tone it down and make it more childish, then that was completely up to them. You know, it's kind of, Mattel kind of have their own say and they can do what they want with it. But when they were like, okay, we're going to make everyone hate the new series, every of the old fans hate the new series and bring in a brand new audience, it was kind of a win and lose situation. Yeah, they did bring in a new audience, but also at the same time, that audience never knew what kind of brought it out. And if they did ever get their hands on a Railway series book, they probably had no clue what these stories were. Like, I'll tell you a story. When I had to babysit my little cousins once,
Yes!
this was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and they put on All Engines Go, and I fucking hated it. Hated it with a passion. And I said, this is not what I grew up with. And they went, well, what did you grow up with? And I literally went out into my garage and pulled out my dad's old, like, he had every episode for me. Some even still on cassette tapes. I still have some cassette tapes of it. And I put it in because I had like an Xbox that I could, you know, play DVDs from. And I let them watch like the first 2 series. And they went, why didn't they keep this? I said, they did move on to CGI, and then I showed them a bit of CGI. And they went, where did they go wrong? I went, that's what everyone's been asking. Why did they change? Why did they do this? Also, I know the faces have changed in the reboot, but I think this is going to be an attempt to change it a bit, especially when the books didn't have consistent. That's fair. I don't think I'm mad about the art style. I just think that when they said they're moving away from All Engines Go, and then you look at the faces, it's like you haven't moved away from it. You haven't. You've just taken the Wubber models and just kept the faces. You've not moved away. You've just changed the model. Unless maybe they kind of go back to like a cartoon style, then I guess that's not terrible. It's just, honestly, when the first episode drops, I probably will watch it just to see what's happened. I might even post like a reaction to it. But I know when I first watched All Engines Go, I was not happy. I was not happy. I hated it. It was really stupid. I think the only thing I respected out of it was like how tricky the animation was, and that was it. I will admit, comparing the faces to All Engines Go, I will have to agree. Yeah, I'm sorry, but they could have ignored it. They didn't have to do it. I mean, I understand them wanting to keep a new era while also keep the momentum that they got from All Engines Go. But I feel like the momentum just kind of is stopping. Why am I turning? I'm going to Knapford Harbour. I thought I was going back to Knapford. Guess we're going this way now. But I mean, I'm not going to tell anyone that they shouldn't hate All Engines Go. If you hate it, you hate it. If you love it, you love it. That's completely fine. I won't ever attack someone for liking something that they like and I don't. Everyone has their own opinion, and they're allowed their own opinion. It's just, I have definitely had it where I've seen people saying, you should like All Engines Go for this, and I'm like, well, I don't because of this. I don't. Because it's boring. The episodes didn't even feel like episodes. I mean, which one was it that I watched? It was the one with the weird confetti truck, if anyone knows that episode. It was really fucking stupid. It went off cliffs, it crashed multiple times, but a tiny bump on the buffers is what set it off. Although I want to point out, why does Diesel just sound like a kid having a tantrum 24/7? Like, that's literally it. He just has a tantrum. All Engines Go deserves the hate for the strong train riddle. Honest to God, I don't even think the fucking trains anymore. Honestly, when someone showed me it, I genuinely said, is this like the new Cars film? Because I watched an episode where Thomas walked onto the land. Like, he walked off the track. What the fuck? What engine can walk? Unless it's that weird, them weird steam-powered boats that when you get on, they move, like, across gaps. In, like, I know there's one in, like, Beijing. When did they decide that he can just walk? Because I watched it and I literally turned to myself and went, do they know what a train is? Because I don't think they do. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. 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 I don't think we're going to stop in time. Okay, we are. We've got it. We'll have to check the books here. I haven't been here. Well, I have, but not to look around. Whee! Sliding. Okay. That was it. That was the challenge. Broke all the rules. All the rules of physics in the show. They broke so many rules. Not even just the rules of physics. They just broke so many fucking rules. See, I would blame Chuggington, but here's the thing, right? Chuggington was aware of how absurd it was, and they didn't ever, like, go to deliberately change it. They didn't ever, like, make it seem strange. They actually kind of kept their weird-ass rules. But never once did I see them walk off tracks. Honestly, they should not have bothered. I'm literally staying lookout for books. If you see a book, let me know and I will jump out of the cab and grab it. Any conductor's hatters as well. I want to find him before they release new content. They don't even have rules, period. I will say, though, I did watch it as a kid, and I did kind of enjoy it. Didn't hate it, but I did kind of like it. Probably a book or two over there somewhere. Probably at the station, actually. Also, I just want to point out, are all of Diesel's challenges just shunting? Seriously. Also, why do I need to go out so far? I don't need to do this. This is where, like, I wish you could see, like, engines going over the bridge. Like they do in the story, but I wish you could just see it in timetable mode. I mean, I know we just saw Percy, but he wasn't really doing anything. He was just kind of sat there. If you won't find the collectibles, go to free roam. I know, it's just sometimes I like doing the missions. Which I guess makes sense. It's just to see they'd have stories where he doesn't shunt though. And one of the like images before the like timetable shows him pulling trains. Diesel has pulled trains before. So, you know, there is a case where he can just pull trains. I do like that they have tried to keep certain aspects, like, within law. That is really cool. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? Going all the way back out here again. I'm assuming we're going to collect those, the other 4 vans as well. This is why it'll be interesting when they add, like, Boko and stuff. When they add Arian Burr, I expect some dark stories. How did I fail? I've stopped before over there. This does not count as a. This should not count as a fail. I still don't know. I just go by Fred. Fred. That's just it. Fred, Freddy, whatever. I hate my fucking name anyways. Break. I used to get the piss taken out of me in school for my name. Like a lot. Which reminds me, I have a high school reunion coming up. I do. See, right. Quick side pick, nitpick, whatever. Why do they have some physics and others don't? Like there, when they like bump the buffers, they do have physics, but then when they crash, they just get fucking Kerbal Space programmed.
It's big funny.
It is. I will admit, it is kind of funny. I had it where I had Thomas accidentally come off the line. And he was like leaning to the left and somehow shot so far to the right. I think I ended up near the main line. And I was like, I don't know. See, I'm thinking it's like all engines go. Like some weird all engines go physics where like they just catapult themselves. It's like, oh, we're crashing. Alright then, yeet! And they throw themselves off the line. You can't admit, like, you can't say that when they're leaning to the left and they launch to the right, that is not intentional in any way. See, I want to be a genuine dick and just, like, uncouple them and just let them buffer up. So I could do that. See, look at that. I know. Honestly, I just... with some of the topics, it's hard to kind of... What do you mean? Oh, bullshit. They were coupled up. I do not need to be coupled to them to delink. That counts as a train. Some of the topics, like, I very rarely kind of voice opinion. And when I stream these kind of games, it's like my only way to understand. Because the other week... Was it the other week or was it a few weeks back? I can't remember. My memory's shite. Someone assumed that I was... Because I spoke about one good episode in All Engines Go. And they had such a... Ah, see that? There! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! Fuck yeah! Although they fixed the brake coach. Why is it not fixed in everything else? Could have fixed that. Never mind. But... they assumed I was into All Engines Go, and to be fair, I hate the show. It's just there was one episode that I found mildly entertaining. I can't even remember why I found it mildly entertaining. I think it was just so stupid I laughed. I know, right? So fucking... See, I wish there was more of that. And I'm hoping, right, this is really fucking... nitpicky, but when Henry is added, and he will get added, they cannot leave him out. If he passes over that, I want to see like a huge fucking goods tray. I'm talking like 30-40 trucks. Because it's stupid that James can only carry 8 cars while Diesel gets a set of 20 trucks. It's bull. Certain feeling whenever... Oh, they do that like all the time. I'll admit, I know this probably is popular opinion, I didn't mind Sonic Prime. I want kind of more shows like that. But I would kind of prefer a bigger cast. Now, what are you doing?
I was on mod pack testing stuff.
Ah. You notice your screen went off.
Yeah. Is that to close down the game to disable a mod to see if that was what was causing more gun packs to stop working? Don't know yet. I'm loading it again.
Oh, I did some work on the hardcore world last night.
Yeah.
I am grounding myself. I'm putting myself on timeout. I'm not leaving the fucking base.
Why?
Walked out, found a trap, Left on 1 heart from TNT. That should not count as a fucking fail. I was 5 meters away. It shouldn't. If anything, right, it should make more sense for me to be more away so I can see the fucking signal. You know what? You know what? Why does he have a competitive thing? That seems more angry. Do we have an angry one? That seems more annoyed than anything. Yeah. That's just brain damage. That's just eating his Snickers. Okay, we'll go for competitive because it looks more fucking angry. Besides, Diesel's meant to be moody anyway. I do appreciate that you can change the faces though. That was one thing I was very worried about. Also, since I know that this camera exists, I will try and do some stories based around this game. I will. It's just figuring out how the hell they're gonna work. Alright, main island. What am I doing now? Okay. Knapford South Harbour. Diesel runs from Knapford to South Harbour. Oh my god. Don't tell me I have to just drive to another goddamn fucking location. Seriously? I just have to move. Where the hell did those trucks go? Hey, who's got them? Is it Percy? Hey, Percy!
Trucks are fucking magical.
There's Percy. He's pulling them. I don't know why, but he is. Let's go. I ain't stopping for shit. I will have to. How? It wasn't changing. It wasn't fucking changing!
It was on the verge of changing.
It fucking wasn't!
You not see that fucking green text on the screen?
That said what? It said denied.
No.
Yeah.
The green text up there said successful, waiting for signals to change.
Yeah, but I was stood at the signal, so surely it would have changed if I was sat there.
You just weren't laying long enough.
Oh my god, do I have to wait for fucking Percy to leave?
Yes.
Oh, fuck you! So I have to wait here until Percy eventually leaves the entire track. That's bullshit. The chance of an accident's between... What? So the second I come out this siding, Percy's just gonna uncouple his trucks and like launch them into me. Like, haha, bitch!
Yes.
I'm gonna get sideswiped by trucks. Come on, change! Oh my god, is it because my fucking challenge is up here? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, because I have to go north, so I have to wait for Percy to clear this fucking siding. Now I can fucking leave. Get out of here, Percy. I got shit to do. Oh no, I fell through. Still call that bullshit though. Will say that the modelling in the cabs are fantastic. Wish you could lean out though. That would be cool. By the way, guys, if you want me to start streaming Derail Valley again, do let me know and I will start streaming it again. At the moment, I kind of want maybe a bit of trial and error. So one thing I was kind of wrestling with is maybe making like a Sodor Fallout thing. Percy, come on, man. Please, come on, Percy. Percy. Where are you? Come on, buddy. You should have left by now. Oh, Percy. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, yeah.
35 years.
There was really no point of that. The chance... Are they just seriously expecting, like, because... I know what it is. They just don't like Diesel, so Percy just uncouple the trucks and be like, I guess he didn't do his job properly. Kick him off. Side story, right? When they add Duck to this game, and they better fucking add him, I want the Duck story. I want Diesel and Duck. That's what I want. Ducks and Diesels. Because that will make a cracker fucking story. We get to throw Diesel into the ocean. We get to watch Duck crash into a barber's. Even just a regular, even a like completely original story just about these two. Because let's face it, they argue all the fucking time. They just argue. How long have I been streaming? Wow, I've been streaming for an hour and I've done about 6 of the timetable. We've gone from about 5:30 to 7:30. We've done literally in-game 2 hours of work. Damn.
I'm going to test something. Taking out that COD one and seeing if adding the attachments one works.
I will be doing 2 lives of this today, guys, as well. Surely because we have other streams to do today. But if you want to see more of my streams, I am going to be on... Hang on. If they include Duck and Diesel's story, I'd like to see the story explaining his exile. See, that's what I'm on about! That could be... If, honest to God, if Duck's 3 stories was Diesel telling the lies, Duck's getting exiled, and then the barber shop incident, I'd be sad. I'd be happy. That's all I want.
You'd be sad?
I'd be sad. I'd be just happy. Please tell me that was not it. Oh my god, that was it. Literally going through 2 fucking things. Are you fucking kidding me? Right, we'll do one more bit of Diesel story, and then tonight I will come back and do the rest. And then we've got to do all these. So we've got... honest to God, this is going to be like probably a 30 to 40 episode series, especially if they add more content. Diesel shunts troublesome trucks around Knapford Harbour. Diesel heads to back to for quarry. Oh my god. This is all he does. Literally, that's it. I'm just going backwards and fucking forward until I go, I'm tired now. I'm not sure if they're going to add Bill and Ben, but if they do, I'm going to try and recreate one good turn. If they do, I want to reenact the scene where they meet Boko for the first time. I am thinking about doing some reenactment videos if you guys would want to see them. If you guys would like me to like reenact scenes or like intros to films or stuff. I've seen some people do it and I do like what they've done. And I think I could do that. But it's if you guys want to see that. See, that could be interesting. And if you wanted to do that, that could also set up, like, the Diesel's Exile bit. Okay, right. We'll do one bit at a timetable of someone else. What do we want? Which engine do we want to see a timetable bit of? And then me and Nat have got repo to do. Because we're having a look at the game before the new car update comes out, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Nat is not always as enthusiastic as even though he sound. Take a look at James. What does James do? Does he have anything interesting? I'd imagine Gordon's got some interesting ones. Gordon leaves timber sheds. Takes the express. Should we do the express to Vickerstown?
Yeah.
Sound fun to everybody? Well, whatever. If any chat comes through, what we'll do is I'll just start them in the next episode. I'll take a picture of the comment and I'll start it for next episode. Right. Right. Unlock the door. Now, see, here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing, right? When I was doing the Thomas thing, oh, there's red coaches there. Whose are those for? Same for James. James, you've got coaches. Where are you? Is he still in the fucking chest, lady bastard?
Let's give it a look up for fucking gun mod. It's practically pointless.
This gives me a chance to actually look over for books, actually. See, I'm kind of sad they didn't add the branch line sheds. We have time. We have 30 seconds. Okay, so yeah, the order goes James, Diesel, Percy, Gordon, Emily, Thomas. Then where the fuck is James? Where the fuck is he? Oh wait, his story is like Vickerstown, so. Oh, I do that. I don't know if there's a station to stop though. Stop at Wells Wharf, platform 2. If they did do a skin for Gordon, I know it's kind of no one's ever seen him in it, but imagine if he went for the LNER Apple Green. That would be an interesting skin. See, I have always wanted to have 3D modeled, like, stories and that. But Trains 19, I don't know why they never work, they just never do. But I would love to be able to just kind of... Oh, cool, that's when we were doing the Diesel story! That's cool that you can see them interlock. Hey there, buddy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh god, you can even see people in the cabs as well.
Are you fucking kidding me? Please tell me that's just not
Look at that. That is so fucking cool. So that means we'll probably see James then. Because normally his first story is taking cars to Vickerstown. Locos online has provided different skins. Ooh! What, for this game or like just in general? I am going to try and get some models sent from Train Sim. Because I have got a few, not many, but I have like the LNER Azumas. Imagine that, just an LNER Azuma going down the like the island of Sodor. That'd be fucking dope. See, this is stupid, right? You can go free cam, but when the engine goes through, you have to be forced into the cab. Even when you put the headlights on, it does nothing. But honestly, even though there are some things about this game I wish were kind of different, this game is a dream come true. This is all I've ever wanted in a game. I do know I use most of my horror stories come out of Sodor online because I've bought a lot of engines for it. By the way, if you guys are into like Thomas like AU horror stuff like Fallout or Radiation or Decay, I actually have a series. Well, I have an old one that started this channel, which I might remake at some point. I'm not too sure, but I have a new one, Sodor Nuclear Annihilation. Go check it out if you haven't. It's slow going at the minute due to just personal stuff, but it is episode 4 now. Is basically produced because I was going to release like an episode 3.5 just to kind of explain some things that weren't really explained very well in some of the episodes. Oh my god, Percy! Was that Percy? Or James? I couldn't tell. Nope, it was James. That was that. I'm guessing that's one of the stories. I have to take mail from Vickerstown. That's cool. There was a book there. I missed it, but there was a book there. I wish you got extra points for like whistling when you had to. Still cool that you can kind of like walk around the cab. You can't fall out, obviously, which is interesting. But the fact you can just stand here and just watch the world go by. Right, we should start slowing down a bit. We've still got some time. Keep up. We'll keep up to around 55 miles per hour. If they do ever add more stories, I know this is going to sound really weird, but I'd like to see Gordon's special coaches get added. That'd be interesting. There's this one scene from the Thomas series where Henry is defending Emily and saying stuff like that. Oh, that was from Victor Tanzi. Yeah, I love his stuff. They're fantastic. Yeah, it was Stories of Sodor. That was season. That was when he moved to the newer models. I can't remember. I think it was like season 3 or something. No, not season 3. Season 4. So maybe season 6. But yeah, Stories of Sodor. When I did the story, see, this is where I'd like to see Edward stuff. Because if I go down here a minute, we have time. We're waiting for the passengers. We have time. No problem. Go, honest to God, go show him some love because he's one of the most amazing creators I've ever seen. He truly is phenomenal. We have time. See, this tells me they're going to add him. They're going to add the Brendan branch. It's too developed to not have gotten added. Even if we take off a little late, it doesn't really matter. I'm assuming this is probably where the scrapyard would be, because obviously there's a through line. So I'm imagining that's where Sodor scrapyard is going to be. See, that is so cool, being able to just kind of fly around the island. We're gonna go up this. We're gonna go up to the hill. Yeah, I mean, I can get it. I forget the name of series all the friggin' time. I'm awful with forgetting. I'm awful with my memory. Really am. Wonder. You don't think there'd be a book on the hill, do you? Stop at Marin. Oh, that's just down there. See if we can see him. We'll see him coming up the hill in a minute. Coming around the corner any second. I fucking hope. Oh, I see steam. There he is. We've got him. Oh, why does... See, that's interesting, because like when they're so far away, the face doesn't load in. You just see the smoke box door.
Some of the attachments, but with the attachments on, I can't get.
You figured out what's fucking it?
No, Philippe. There's a mod that has a fuck ton of attachments, but with that mod active, I can't use the fucking cyberpunk guns. It just actively doesn't work. The cyberpunk one's on. I want something. Where was the search I had before? Explore. Back.
We're probably gonna miss the station. Might barely stop. Just. I overshot the station by a huge fucking mile. Oops. Give me a minute. Gordon, just stepping out a sec. We're gonna go check the platform, see if there's any books and or things to collect. Besides, we've got a little bit of time to look around. That's the narrow gauge railway, innit? Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? That and the new mods fucking breaking it.
We're all looking good. Alright. Let's go!
That works.
I was gonna say it looks like the narrow gauge railway. See that? That tells me that they're gonna add it because they've got posters of it.
Oh, of course, this works. Oh, of course, works, and it is the attachments that are breaking it. Nope.
I'm gonna wait for something.
This one?
Wait for fucking what?
It'll be funny
What?
if Gordon's coming back around again.
The only thing I can think of is that there's another engine supposed to come past. What do you mean off path?
What it means by off path is off path.
Shut up. I'm on the path I need to be on. I think they will. Let me guess. I fucking... Oh, is it because I passed the... Oh, I bet it's because I passed the signal already. Do I have to start from that foot again? Should better not have to. Oh, I have to. Okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, I'll have to redo that at some point. Not doing that now. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. I've got 12 paintings. I will just quickly show off the paintings I've collected. That's fucking Tidmouth, so that's not what we need. Let's go into explore mode. Like I said, me and Nat have got a stream to do over on TikTok, and soon I'll be on Twitch. So we will see that.
Okay.
Although I think he's struggling with this thing at the minute.
Oh no, I added a new mod and it was worked. I just need to try and find where it is.
No, it said
So
I can see the books in the station, but oh. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I've got Toby the Tram Engine, Triumphancy Engines, Duck and the Diesel Engine, there's 4 little engines, Oliver the Western Engine, that's it. So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5. 5 only. Huh. I don't have that picture. There we go, we got another picture. Which is one of Diesel. Okay, the top row is complete. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing 7 paintings. So that's good. So we shall see in the next episode. I will do an explore video probably afterwards. Oh, I got a whistle. Didn't even realise. So there's probably a conductor's hat somewhere. Like I said, if you guys want other like train games like Derail Valley, do let me know and I will definitely look into it. Go on.
Watch this.
You're not sharing your screen, you idiot.
You see that fucking slime?
Yeah. Oh.
Gone.
He gone. If you are new to the channel,
damage.
like, share, subscribe, turn notifications on so you never miss a video. I do a lot of AMVs, other videos as well that you kind of whatever is requested really, because you gotta remember this channel is for you guys to enjoy and for me to just make content for people.
Ready?
Yeah, there's nothing else on this platform. Yep.
Look at damage.
That is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. But yeah. I'm going to get on with the other stream, and then tonight I'll be back on doing just a late night stream because I can't sleep. I never can. Sleep patterns are gone.
Extended mag.
But, yeah, see, these are cool. Oh. See, this is where they need Harold going over. Imagine that was Harold. Yeah, cool. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. That's all from me for this one. So, good luck everyone, and goodbye. The branching out scenario. That's for Deedle, I think. I wouldn't know.
I got more damage.